Good morning, everybody! Welcome po sa aking humble home dito sa Cainta, sa Charm Residences. Today is a Sunday and nagluluto ng lunch, tinola. For today, small, everything small, tiny pot, small induction stove, tiny places for your whatever, tiny ulam. Today actually is a very special day kasi I'm alive. I'm still alive. That's the best thing. That's the best thing in life, okay? And then what I would like to share today actually is for those aspiring to become seafarer. Gusto kong magbigay ng mga tips and not really advice but pwede siguro for those who are aspiring na pwedeng kapulutan ng konting aral or suggestions maybe. Okay, so before I have this, took me a while, took me years of hard work para ma-realize yung aking dream. Since day one, I joined seafaring. I have only one goal, focus on that goal, and that is to have a comfortable life with my family. Not only for myself, but for my family, especially for your parents, and for your children. Alright, so this is just a 28 square meter condominium with 2 bedroom dito sa bagong project ng SMDC, and little tour lang. I'm glad I bought this aka gimbal, 360 degrees rotating na pang vlog na tripod. Okay, so on my left, this is the toilet, and ang ginagawa ko, ino-open ko tong switch on para yung exhaust lumabas pag nagluluto. Kasi hindi ko pa nakakabit yung aking range hood. And quite spacious ang ating bathroom dito. May mga sampay nga lang na konti. Kasi alam mo naman, may mga students tayo, so kailangan medyo flexible tayo. Okay? So yung shower nasa likod, and then toilet and bath. Okay? And ayan. Simple, pero very ang tawag dito, practical para dun sa mga working or yung mga students, college students especially, at dun sa mga OFW na they can just leave anytime na, you know, I'm not saying 100% safe, but medyo secure yung area kasi may security guard kayo sa baba. Okay, so kailangan ko ng water filter, at least tatlong filters para naman na hindi na ako bumibili ng water doon sa labas namin, which is if you will calculate in a month, medyo mataas, and I'm not really sure saan galing yung water nila kasi hindi naman natin nakikita. So I know this is coming from a tank. Since bagong property, I'm sure bago lahat, no? Malinis ang facilities so far. Okay, faucet, ordinary faucet lang, pero I like yung kanilang ginamit na sink dito kasi ano siya, durable, tsaka talagang masasabi kong high quality. Binili na lang namin to sa Shopee kasi very limited lang kailangan namin magamit kasi very small ang space. And then I decided to buy only one stove ng induction kasi the less you have here, the better. Okay? Kasi maliit ang space, plus yung consume ng electricity medyo mataas dito kasi what are you going to pay for sa electricity dito ay commercial rate, hindi residential, so doble ang kanyang charges. Okay? At the meantime, I decided muna na ito munang ilagay para hindi nag-i-imbak ng maraming pagkain, dahil usually dalawa lang dito yung dalawang anak ko lang nandito usually pag wala ako. So for me, this is more than enough. Hindi kailangan ng freezer para ang pagkain, madaling makonsume, konti lang, tapon agad. Para hindi maraming na-imbak. Okay, so hindi ka nga lang pwede mag-imbak dito ng meat for a very long time. Okay, so simpleng rice cooker, toaster, mga basic needs, table. Yung range ko na sa ilalim, dito ko nakakabit. So, tag-isang kwarto yung anak ko, at ako na tenant, dito ako sa floor muna. For the meantime, next time pag may budget na, bibili tayo ng proper furniture para dito sa space na to na pwede pa ang isang room actually if I want. Okay? So, bumili ako ng maliit na computer table. Nag-aayos pa kami till now. Okay? Dalawang slot ng aircon, isa sa kwarto, isa dito. For the meantime, isa muna. And then, yung view ko is actually facing Antipolo. Okay? Yan muna. So, simple lang. Ang mahalaga is malapit po kami sa LRT. It's just about 10 to 15 minute walk papunta dun sa LRT. So, napaka-convenient po. Kung kayo ay may mga students na, mga anak, or kayo ay student, kahit pa mga seafarer or OFW, para sa akin po, ideal po. Especially, mag-i-start kayo, kung wala naman po kayo sariling bahay, very ideal po ang mag-invest muna sa condominium. And then later on, in a few years, tsaka tayo mag-involve dun sa mga malalaking project, like yung mga farm lots, o yung mga residential houses. Kasi why I said na mas convenient po dito sa condominium, if you're just starting, kasi small space, less things to buy. Although, syempre, para sa akin po yung payment dito at dun sa residential house and lot, konti lang ang difference, depende po sa size naman syempre. Pero para sa akin is well secured ang community, and since konti lang yung months namin dito ng pahinga, ng vacation, pag lumabas ako dito, may swimming pool na pwede akong mag-enjoy. So ganun lang, very simple, hindi ko na kailangan kung saan pa pumunta. And sa future project po dito, magkakaroon sila ng mall behind me. So, hindi pala behind me, doon sa kabilang side. Kaya para sa akin, ideal muna ang mag-invest ka muna sa condominium. Kasi later on in time, pwede mo naman po siyang i-resale or paupahan if you think it's getting too less for you or too small. Lalo na kung wala ka pang family, this is the best way to start. And then pag later on, in the next few years, kung meron kayong maybe support from anyone, na pwede kayong mag-invest sa malalaking properties, dun po para sa akin ang maganda. So, yun lang naman is for my own experience. Kung nagpaplano po kayo ng maging OFW or seafarer, first timer, unless meron po kayong mga mana sa mga parents nyo, of course, ibang case po yun. But for me, I started from zero. Okay po. When I started way back 2006 po, I had only $20 in my pocket when I left the Philippines. Wala po. At one baggage. Yun lang po ang dala ko. And it's been almost 20 years. Slowly po. Medyo, hindi naman masabi kong sobra-sobra, but at least nagiging komportable ang buhay. Okay? So, yun lang po muna for those who are aspiring to become an OFW or seafarer po. Konting suggestion lang from me. And for me po kasi nakafocus ako sa real estate kasi wala pa ang kotse. Pero may motor kami. Motorbike. But for me po, since 2 months lang po kami, usually dito average po ang vacation namin, I don't have to buy one kasi unang-una, you have to pay for the parking, tapos yung maintenance niya, and then hindi naman po ako nag-enjoy. Although yung mga anak ko, magaling naman sa commuting yan, and then meron sila sariling motorbike, so for me, hindi pa siya para sa akin ngayon. So in time maybe, kaya hindi pa ako nag-invest sa kotse or sa mga sasakyan. Later on na po yan, pag nag-retire siguro ako. But I used to have a car before, Honda po yun. And yun nga, ito. Konting suggestion from me. Okay, thank you for watching everybody. I hope you enjoy my vlog for today po. Pasensya na po sa background ko. Medyo makalat. Ganito po talaga nag-start. By the way po, today is June 22, 2025. Lumipat po kami dito. Na-turnover po itong unit na to ng January this year. And then po, since mga anak ko lang po nag-asikaso, alam niyo naman po ang mga kids, no? Hindi po masyadong magaling sa preparation yan. So, konti-konti, according to your budget po, bibili ng mga furnitures na hindi masyadong malaki. Ano yung necessity sa inyong daily routine dito sa condominium For me po, I'm very, very, very happy that I decided po na mag-purchase ng itong unit kasi talagang it's really wise investment plus ang daming pwedeng mangyari sa future dito. Kaya thank you for watching everybody. Till next time, bye!